So probably to nobody's surprise, we're taking another quick detour. We're returning to Xedex, we're returning to the Drowned Ruin, because it does turn out that I missed something here. It's something that is easily missed, and funny enough, it was actually something that I had encountered that I had found my very first time playing this years ago. But I could not for the life of me remember how to trigger it again. So here we are trying to do it. This does require that key that we had found at the very, very end of the ruin when we were looking for the hidden treasure. Okay, this is what I was missing. This is what I was looking for. So just off of the kind of square elytra room, we have, well, we got two things. We've got an amber barrier, and we have this door. This is the door I was looking for, to the pit of Xedex. And as I've said before, there's some really, really cool technical achievements in the mod. So not just what you saw with the root canal, but also with this, with the transformation of it and everything. Okay, I want something a little different to deal with the amber Atronach. I was really hoping I would interrupt him there. I did not. I'm not going to interrupt him there either, but he's barely hurting me, and okay, alright. Every time I'm, like, mid-swing, I'm hoping to interrupt him, and the timing's off. We have terrible timing, you and I, but, you know what? I win. So really, that is all I care about. Here we go. This is what I thought I was missing. This is what I was missing. Ruin's Edge. Randomly applies one of these effects to the target. Frost, Demoralize, Frenzy, Drain Magicka, or Paralyze. And once again, that will only be here. You'll only have that if you have the Ruin's Edge Creation Club item, and then install the optional component as well. Can I break this? Because, in theory, well, not Wabbajack, but Shadowren should do it, right? Nope. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Because we hadn't spoken to and confirmed with Stada or Dylora yet that other artifacts would work for this. But I feel like that proves it right there. I feel like that right there already proves it. Which, there was one that I saw back in the root canal, but because it kept changing, I don't know if I could get back to it. I'm not sure if I could go and find it again. But there are a couple other things that I had missed or that I might have missed that I am going to show off before we do continue with the main story, because once again, this is what I excel at. Finding diversions, realizing that I missed things, and then backtracking to try and make up for it. It really is just the life of being a YouTuber, huh? It's my life, at least. We're making a quick detour back to the Grove of Insanity, and we're gonna try and climb this mushroom here. Kind of like this central mushroom, the one that's pointing west. If it's still there, if it hasn't fallen, which if it fell, it would just be because of how Skyrim's physics work sometimes, we should be able to find something. But as always, you know, jumping and climbing in Skyrim, ugh. Good luck. That actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Ooh, 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 and oh, there's blood. That's a good sign. I'm falling through that. Oh, so it might have fallen. Let me just look around, because I can't really get up any further right here. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't see it, and I was gonna try and climb up more, but all of these are just things that you fall through. They're not solid. What we were looking for is the the Fork of Horripilation, which is another artifact of Sheogorath of the Shivering Isles and so on. But it has been reported that, just due to how the physics engine works for Skyrim and everything, that the fork can sometimes fall through. So it would just be a needle in a haystack to find it. I might just add it via console commands, that way you can see it for yourself, but now you have an idea of where it would be, and in the upcoming patches, in the upcoming changes, that is one of the things that they're looking to fix, is making a more static placement so that it shouldn't be affected by the physics and all that. But if you do find it legitimately and don't add it the way I did as a cheater, this is what it would be. Fork of Horripilation. Once a day, target is horripilated. Stunts your magicka by up to 200 points as the fork charges. So, little bit of a balancing act there. So see, my magicka has been reduced to nothing. Target is horripilated. Not necessarily just enemy, but target. But let's just use that on an enemy real fast, which means finding an enemy. I could do it on anyone, but I'd rather hurt someone who hates me. I feel a lot better about myself in that scenario. Oh. Okay. Doesn't even have to be someone alive. Look at that. I got a sweet roll and horripilated remains, which just means I turned them to goop. But now you can even see that the enchantment on the fork is... the visual enchantment on the fork is pretty much gone. So that's just a cool little thing. So for instance, if I go and I hit someone else with it, nothing should happen. Yep, exactly. And... yeah, my magicka is also back. So you have no magicka, or at least you lose 200 magicka until you use it. Got it. Alright, here we go. Oh, I thought everyone was gonna kind of like swarm out to fight me, but took a moment. Well, it's late. It's probably past their bedtime. I was trying to block you, or I was trying to bash you, and I gotta get up here. Everyone, please get in line. Hey, don't heal. Don't you heal. I never said you could do that. And I know I have a level up as well. I did level up quite a bit in raising my smithing up to 90, because I needed smithing 90 for Daedric, but I also needed glass armor. I needed the glass perk for Amber.
For the prophet.
Alright, and one more. There's gonna be more inside, but there we go.
Curse you.
But I am wondering how I actually get the Staff of Sheogorath, because
You'll never stop Thoron.
it's just sitting in the near Corgi's shop.
Curse.
But it was marked as stealing, and we've already seen what happens if I steal. We already know how that goes. Oh, I thought he was gonna fly through the barrier. It looked like he was gonna fly through that. Oh, I was too far away.
You'll never stop Thoron.
I mean, I kind of stopped him once, and he just teleported away. Cutscene powers and all that, you know? Just gonna loot people in case they have anything I want, but I'm not expecting all too much from them. Oh, hey, spoon of, Horripilation. Not to be confused with the fork. Makes everyone around you uncomfortable. Is that so? You ever want to beat a man to death with a spoon? You ever want to kill a man with a spoon? It only does 2 damage, so I can't guarantee that I actually will be able to kill him with the spoon, but we'll give it the old college try. I might be better off trying to do it to an elytra or even just a shroom beetle. Who's ready to get spooned? It's a very shallow spoon. It looks almost like a small paddle. I like their whispering.
Kill the outsider!
Hey, I'm just here to, serve some soup. Here, I got soup for you. Yeah, this is not really gonna work very well. I would love to kill him with a spoon. But unfortunately, it might not be strong enough. Because even if I were to improve it, even if I went to a grindstone, it really would not be all that much.
Take that! Freedom!
You're not getting any freedom. You can yell it as much as you want. I am here to deny you of that freedom. Which, you know, from their perspective, I'm kind of the bad guy here. From their perspective, I am absolutely the bad guy. And I know it. I'm very much aware myself. Just you. Hold on, okay. Because they are, there's a lot of battle mage type enemies in this. If anything, it's more than I'm usually used to across the rest of the game, so if you don't necessarily plan around that, it might be a little difficult for you. But if anything, I do like that kind of challenge, because you really only fight maybe like one battle mage type enemy at a time, so having them be a more common enemy type here does also mix it up from what you would normally see across the rest of the game. So absolutely pays to have, you know, resist magicka, have anything of that sort when you're going into this. I feel like the real irony is that they're using forks to attack me, and I'm the one who's almost dying here. But if I try to spoon them to death, just nothing. Nothing at all. Let me level up. Let me just put that into two-handed. Since I'm trying to use two-handed a little bit more with Shadowrend anyway. I just really appreciate that they did put the soul tomato in the soul gem holder. Once again, it's one of those little things, but for me it just adds so much to the experience. I do love that there's, you know, new lines for the exiles. I'm just saying Thoron this, Thoron that, freedom, that they have their own lines, because it does add to, you know, them being this new enemy type as well.
Kill the outsider!
And I always find that's one of those things that will really bring a new layer of depth and life to new land mods. It's the same way that, you know, they record all new bandit lines and everything for Beyond Skyrim. It's something that really does make a difference. It's something that helps to differentiate where you're playing from the rest of Skyrim. I'm gonna take the high ground, because I feel like I might have a better chance up here. Listen, for a bunch of naked people, for a bunch of people who have their center mass unarmored, they're a little bit stronger than you would think. Like, look at that damage, damn. I do love the little death sounds.
Kill the outsider!
Please don't kill the outsider. The outsider's here to help. Not you, but he's here to help other people. People that he likes a little bit more than you. Or at least I like Dylora. Stada doesn't like me, so I don't like her in return. It's equal, mutual... I wouldn't even say distrust. We're very mutually towards one another. And I think we're both okay with that. I think we've both just come to accept that as the way it is. A little biased, but just, you know, Dylora supremacy. All the way. I still heard whistling, so there's
Can't wait to get out of this damned
more people. Hello? I think we go this way. I think we keep going down. I may need to either buy some more amber, well, more madness ore, because I really haven't seen all too much recently. I see Nerve Shadow right there, and I do love that we have the hallway here again. Uh-oh. Hi. We gonna chat? We gonna powwow? Okay. No chat, no powwow. Just,
Yeah!
we're angry, we're fighting. I like your helmet. We're just both gonna block each other here, aren't we? Oh, I was too far away. He was
Oh,
backstepping.
you'll never see the sky again.
I'll see Skyrim again. I can't say the same for you. There we go. I just had to break his stance. Just had to break his concentration. Alright, or you could stop. You need to stop doing that now. There we go.
You'll never stop Thoron.
Oh, he blocked me. Almost. Oh, there we go.
Curse you.
And it really wasn't what I should have been worried about, but as I started fighting, just out of the corner of my eye, saw the madness ore, and I will say I was a little excited about it. Madness ore, my beloved. The real question is there even a full set of, like, smithing stations here in the Shivering Isles? I'll double check by the near Corgi's shop. I know I saw an anvil by Stopgap, but I need to be able to refine the ore. I want to say they had one by the near Corgi shop. I want to say that they did. I was kinda hoping that it was gonna have the animation to take it the same way that it had the cool little animation when I took Shadowrend. I'm gonna take another quick loop through here as well, just to see that I didn't miss anything. I don't think so, though. I know it's a retexture of an existing door from within Skyrim. I think it's from the, one of the Nordic tomb doors, but it just, the retexture alone does so much to give it a new life. Just to make it stand out, to look different, and to fit into the Shivering Isle tile set. So once again, just really, really happy with that. Oh, my local map isn't working. That's a little odd. Yeah, no local map. Either way, pretty sure we got everything we needed here. So, let's return to Stada, to Dylora, show off all my new fancy weapons, maybe try and make some new armor as well. The one thing that would have also been nice as another optional add-on when installing the mod is if we did have another optional add-on or compatibility patch for the Duskfang Dawnfang weapon from Creation Club, just because I always really associate that weapon in particular with the Shivering Isles, so if there had maybe been like a miscellaneous quest or a just random encounter where you would come across an adventurer who had come to wield Duskfang Dongfang in the Shivering Isles, and either you kill them or do something for them, that could have been kind of cool. As always, I realize that half of my suggestions are just me giving mod authors more work, or giving them ideas that would result in more work. It's easier for me to think of this stuff and just say it out loud than it is for them to do it, but these ideas are always free. You can have them. You don't have to credit me for anything. If anything, I'm sure someone else has already suggested it. I am probably not coming up with super original ideas here. And I know it. I am very well aware. So I don't see anything to refine my ore. So I may still need to go back
Greetings,
to
mortal.
Skyrim for that.
Fellow
Again,
mortal fellow.
yeah, Staff of Sheergorth is still marked as stealing.
Greetings, mortal fellow mortal fellow.
Let me see what you have for sale. I thought you were going to say something there.
Oh, all sorts. Do let me know if you're interested in haggling. I can add your tongue to the tongue drawer.
I would like to keep my tongue. Please and thank you. Okay, so 1 madness ingot. Which I'm going to need more. I'm going to need significantly
Farewell,
more.
then. Remember, come back soon for unbearable prices. Unbeatable, that is. Apologies.
He hits the amber with such vigor that it even shakes everything behind him, because he is a true
Greetings,
master
mortal.
craftsman.
Fellow mortal.
It's gonna cost a lot, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy all of his madness ore. I don't know what he's gonna do with all this money now. There's not exactly a whole lot of places to spend it, but, you know, you've earned it. You think you see the moon, you need to be protected from the moon, just, yeah, enjoy the money. I can easily get more. Him, not so much. You know, it's a good thing that no one ever questions why I keep going in and out of the sewer. We're just like, yeah, you know, that's that guy. That's that adventurer. He just goes into the sewer, comes out, makes some armor, goes back in. I think he lives down there. I guess I wouldn't interfere. If I saw a man living in the sewers, I probably wouldn't interact with him either. I would just let him do his thing. Oh, okay. So, the sewers did get repopulated. There you go. I was wondering, which means maybe we'll see the same for the Shivering Isles proper. Yeah, I feel like by now 3 days might have passed in game, so it's very possible that by now things would have reset, or started to reset, in some of the first locations we visited, like Stopgap, for instance. At this point, we have just about everything in the mod done, but there's a couple things left, and part of that does involve finishing the actual main quest line. But I have all the optional weapons as well. We have the Wabbajack, the Spoon of Horripilation, Shadow Rend, Nerve Shatter, Fork of Horripilation, Ruin's Edge, so really just about everything that we can get so far, we have.
Mortal.
It's nice to see you too. Could this break the Amber Barrier?
This is an unorthodox proposal. I sense Dylora's hand in this. But even in such trinkets, there is more power than you can know. Very well. If you believe this weapon you found is suitable, Tell me when you are ready to face Thoron and stop the Exile plot.
Well, I would like a little bit more time.
Be swift. The longer we delay, the closer Thoron advances towards his freedom.
Essentially, anything can break the Amber Barrier, or any of the unique weapons listed here can break it. So Shadowrend can break it, Ruin's Edge can break it. Obviously, Nerve Shatter can. That was what we were sent after in the first place. The Wabbajack can't, but we'll show you that in a second.
This is an unorthodox proposal. I sense Dylora's hand in this. But even in such trinkets, there is more power than you can know. Very well. If you believe this weapon you found is suitable, tell me when you are ready to face Thoron and stop the Exile plot.
The only thing is, and I don't think it'll do anything, I am going to try the fork and the spoon.
Be swift. The longer we delay, the closer Thoron advances towards his freedom. Yes?
You're not really sitting properly, but I guess that would be very befitting of the Shivering Isles.
You have done better than expected, mortal. Now we can make our assault on Thoron's lair. Let me know when you're ready to face him and stop the Exile plot once and for all.
I'm ready to face Thoron.
Then let us be off. Dylora and I will be with you. Thoron cannot hope to stand against us all.
Especially since we turned his own men against him, right? I just realized, have I seen any female exiles at all? Any lady exiles? I'm not sure if I have. If I have, then it's just me being very forgetful, so ignore me, if that is indeed the case. So we're heading down to, I think it's called the Root Nexus. It's essentially right beneath the Doors of Denial. It's right below, right under our nose from where we've been hanging out this entire time. So, you hop down? Wait, is this? Okay, that's a Golden Saint, that's not an exile. Dylora? Unless Dylora was already ahead of us. Oh, never mind. Nope, she was not. That should answer everything right there.